would you want to be told? Do you want to know if your spouse or your girlfriend, boyfriend are cheating on you? Or, some people don't want to know, and they just kind of want to live in wedded bliss, with ignorance, I should say, wedded ignorance. And that's a good question,
Yeah. For me personally, you would not be my friend if you didn't tell me. So remember that.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't consider someone a friend if they knew that my spouse or boyfriend or whoever was cheating on me and they didn't tell me, because, that's making me look foolish. I may be wasting time on that person.
Right.
I just want to know the truth so that then I can make the decision. But
yeah.
How do you feel? What would you want?
That's happened to me a couple times, and knock on wood, for me, and I may be blissfully naive, but I don't think I've ever been cheated on. I mean, I may have, but I don't know about it. But I would like to know. However, it has come into my circle of, the friends I know that have been, I knew their boyfriend or their boyfriend actually was cheating on them or seeing someone else, or at least attempting to see someone else. And I had to think about it really hard, because a lot of times, especially I find with women, they always stick up for the boyfriend, I hate to say. I mean, that happens a lot, I feel.
Yeah.
And I think that happens like even with police, when they have the domestic disputes, both do this, but the girl especially lots of times ends up back in the relationships. And when you tell your friend about this situation, just be careful to know that they may disregard what you say. They may think you're lying, So I had to think about it with a friend of mine, and luckily she didn't get mad at me, because she knew I was telling her the truth. And so she ended up staying with the guy, but whatever. That's their choice.
Yeah, I would tell. Even if I thought I would lose the friendship, I would tell, because it just doesn't feel right not to. Having that kind of information, I would tell.
Yeah, it's kind of, you tell them in a real, what's the word, diplomatic, delicate way. That's it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't want to hurt them, but they're all, it's going to hurt. But I just don't feel like that's being a good friend for me. Even if I know they'd get mad at me or whatever, I just don't feel like that's being a good friend. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, some people don't want that kind of friend. But I would tell. I would have to tell. And I would definitely want someone to tell me, so that I could, especially,
And I would want to know. That's true, because then the relationship that you thought you had is really not the relationship that you have if you don't know that information.
Yeah. So how would we sum this up, Kimbra? What do you think the moral of this one is?
The moral of the story is, do you want to know? I think the moral of the story is, yes, everybody should know if their spouse is cheating on them, and what you do with that information is your business, right?
Yeah.